The internet was supposed to make life easier. Instead, it feels like ordering fast food that takes longer than a sit-down meal and leaves you with a stomach. Think about search. 15 years ago, you typed a question, skimmed the first page, and you were done. Now, it's like trying to find the bathroom in an airport where every corridor funnels you into a gift shop. You spend 3 times more clicks and twice the patience just to get a clean answer buried under ads and SEO sludge. And somehow we got used to it. It's the same story in feeds, news, social, recommendations, they are all turned to keep you hanging, not help you live. The algorithm isn't asking what's useful, it's whispering what will make you scroll 1 more minute, which is how you wake up planning to check the score of last night's game and end up 30 minutes later arguing with a stranger about crypto. That's the consumer side. Now flip to work. You are a designer or writer or engineer trying to get your thing out into the world. It used to be upload, share, done. Now, every tool nags you. Sign in with yet another account, accept new terms, fight through 5 helpful pop-ups about AI assistants and still hit a paywall when you try to export. It's like the tools don't want you to finish, they want you to stay in their mold forever. And creators know the pain too well. You put weeks into a video or an article, the platform congratulates you with a tiny graph, a maybe boost this with ads button, and silence. The work disappears into a feed optimized not for your effort, but for keeping someone else clicking. Imagine running a marathon, crossing the finish line and being told the prize is exposure. The big internet feels broken not because it's gone offline, but because it's running perfectly, just not for us. So what happened? Why did a tool that promised freedom start feeling like a maze with no exits? The cracks didn't just appear, they were built in. Take search. The business model is advertising, so the product isn't really finding you an answer, it's keeping you around long enough to click something profitable. That's why you land on a page about how to fix a faucet and get 20 paragraphs of fluff before one useful line. The faucet still leaks, but hey, the ad impressions worked. Feeds, same story, a different costume. Instead of asking what would help you learn, the metric became a minute watched. Time itself turns onto the scoreboard, which means a thoughtful 3-minute explanation loses every day to a 10-part thread of outrage paid. If attention is currency, the platforms choose inflation. Now look at hardware. Devices used to feel open. You could swap parts, connect extras, install what you wanted, but conservative bets and closed ecosystems took over. The goal shifted from delight to control. Keep users in the walled garden, keep competitors out. It's like a gym that locks the exit and says, don't worry, we sell what's inside. And this doesn't just hit you as a consumer. As a business, you feel it too. Picture a team trying to ship a fresh feature, and leadership sets a top-down deadline, someone slaps a metric like daily active minutes, and suddenly the project is less about solving a problem, more about padding the chart. Copying a rival's feature becomes safer than inventing your own. After all, the chart moves faster that way. One example, a creative app where you're exporting your work adds 30% more steps than it did a few years ago. Why? Because each extra screen is another chance to upsell, another metric to tick. The user's finish line keeps moving, but the internal dashboard glows green. And here is the irony, by chasing numbers, many companies forgot the job they were hired to do. Search forgot answers, feeds forgot insights, devices forgot freedom. Somewhere along the way, truth turned into polish, and polish turned into delay. The result, a big internet optimized not for meaning, but for metrics. Choose one job to win, then expand. So, if incentivize broke the internet, what might repair it? Let's talk about that next. If you zoom out, the picture isn't complicated. Companies copied each other instead of committing to one win. Leaders cared more about deadlines than outcomes. Metrics like time spent became the scoreboard, even if no one learns a thing. And somehow, no one seems surprised when it flops again. So what could fix it? The obvious buzzword is AI, but let's be blunt, it only helps if it actually shortens the path from start to finish. A chatbot that makes you rephrase the same question 3 times is just the same broken halfway with neon paint. But an assistant that actually cancels your flight, rebooks you, and emails the new ticket without re-logins, that's progress. Say research. Wrong is an AI answer that confidently invents steps for unclogging your sink, leaving you ankle deep in water. Right is an AI that scans actual manuals, shows the fix in one line, and links the source so you can double check. That's not hype, that's service. If teams or solo creators want to do better, the rules are boringly clear. Make the first result land fast. Measure how quickly someone gets to done, not how long they stick around. And don't nag for sign-ups or ratings before proving you are worth it. Ask later, after you have earned trust. Because when you treat people's time as the scarce resource, they notice. They come back not because you trap them, but because you freed them. So the fix isn't magical, it's choosing truth before polish, clarity before charts, and usefulness before vanity. That's how the big internet becomes less of a maze and more of a tool again. Now your turn. What's the one screen that makes you give up every single time? Name it in the comments. Let's see which ones top the wall of shame.
Shame!